Probably need a ticket.
It's quiet, oh so still here in the afternoon. God, I think of you. Tell me, is it true? So quiet, I can hear my heartbeat everywhere.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another adventure of ours. If this is your first time here, I'm Rudy. Got my wife with me. We are in Louisville, Kentucky at the truck show. We are in the process of leaving. Yeah.
200 feet, turn right on
So
East
let's
Main
see if
Drive.
we can find our way out of here. There is thousands upon thousands of people here, as you guys probably saw in our
Continue on
previous
East Main Drive for half a mile.
videos that we were here at the truck show. So yeah, let's find our way out of here, and then
Drive towards Circle of Champions.
we are going to a new place that we want to take a look at. I think we've seen enough over here, so let's find our way out of here if we can. I'm not sure if we'll be able to, but you know, eventually we'll find our way out of here, I guess. We can't go that way. It doesn't look like we can go that way. But the road goes around, so we'll be able to find our way out of here eventually. There will be an exit at one point or another. So yeah, let's find our way out of here. We'll hit the road,
On Circle of Champions.
and then we'll get towards where our next adventure takes us. As you guys can see, there's still plenty of parking here. Oh, I gotta avoid this sign up here on the road. Tons and tons of trucks still out here, everywhere. No exit here. All right. Campers, RVers, semi-truck, tractor trailers. Oh, here we go, exit. Oh, they blocked this exit off already. Oh well, we'll have to find the next one. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Where are we going?
Oh, can we already say that now?
Yeah, maybe we did.
Wow.
Maybe we won't use that clip, you never
Well,
know,
it
right?
was a last minute decision because of my secretary at my work. She
Yeah.
recommended this place. It's called the Ark Encounter.
That's right. What is it about?
Well, Ark. You
Yeah,
know,
Noah's Ark. Yeah, there we go. So we got to take a shuttle bus. We got to get our tickets over there. So let's head over there, get our tickets, and then see what this is all about, right? Let's go find out. There's a ton of people up here. So I see the shuttle bus coming up there. Oh, there's another shuttle bus coming up there.
One after
So
another
I guess
There's a
we
long
gotta
line up.
go in here and get our tickets, and then I guess we'll go on the shuttle bus up here. Look at the huge parking lot that they have up here. Just tons and tons of people up here. So let's go find out what we all need. Probably need a ticket. So there you guys can see the prices for the person, for people, however many. But yeah, officer came and talked to us about not filming their commercials. So anyhow, let's go get some tickets. We have arrived at the mega location right here at the Ark. Take a look at that beauty right there. That is what Noah and his crew had to build right there. And that's where we're going to go in and see that big monster ship from the inside. That's the plan. Don't know exactly where we got to enter. It looks like over there, it looks
Yes,
like.
yeah.
I think so. So yeah,
But there are all kind of other buildings around.
we'll see if we
here.
can maybe go over there somewhere and take a picture, a selfie of that. That is an amazing view, isn't it? The closer we get, the bigger it looks, doesn't it? Like, how many stories tall does that look like?
Look at those people down there. They look
Yeah,
so small.
look at those people on there. They look small. This almost looks as big as that cruise ship that we were on. many years ago. My son will probably remember that, but that is just insane. And this was all built out of wood.
All by hand.
All by hand, and
No
all
machine.
built. This, you know, this is supposedly a replica, and it's supposed to be very accurate size to what it was when Noah built it, right? According to the description, apparently. So, oh, it says entrance over there. So, I don't know where we can
Ark
enter,
entrance.
but yeah, it says Ark entrance, but
Well,
yeah, where do we
just
go
follow
in?
it. Just
I guess we
follow
have
it.
to follow it, eh? Anyhow, they got all kinds of music in here, so hopefully they don't have it too super loud. So, and we can't do any live streams in here supposedly, or we can't use this for commercial use. So, which we don't plan on doing that, right?
zip lines over there.
Yeah, they got some zip lines up there. So there's lots of activities here, but this is basically the main thing we came here for, right? So let's go in and see what it looks like inside. Here is a little bit of a map of it, so you guys can see what they all have in there. A little bit of information and all of that stuff. I guess we exit at the front, but everything is built out of wood up here. And that's like a big cooking pot, it looks like, for cooking, I guess, stuff. Big meals for everybody on board, I suppose. But yeah, here you guys can see. We gotta walk up on this ramp up here. That's all made out of wood. So let's go check out what it looks like on the inside. I'm super curious. Everything smells like wood.
See, even the nails are made out of wood.
Oh, nails are made out of wood too?
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah,
Well,
at least they
didn't
make
have
it look
iron
that
nails,
way, right?
right?
But it probably is. But yeah, they have all kinds of artifacts here underneath the ship there too that would probably represent boxes that they probably had, right? But yeah, let's go up here, guys. They got thunder sounds in it to make it sound like it's going to be raining pretty soon. But yeah, here they have a little bit of explanation on how they put everything together in a wood format. Oh, you guys hear that? Definitely sounds like thunder. Yeah. There's the crew behind it, I suppose. A little bit of a book, it looks like. There we go. They have all
Oh yeah,
kinds of
here they
wooden
have
boxes.
the cages with the animals. And
Wow.
feed them.
Probably feed and all kinds of stuff, right? Kinds of information about it. Whoa, this is really neat, isn't it? Sounds like it's raining. Yeah, this would be for feed and stuff like that, like storage and feed, probably for all the animals, because the way the story goes, from if I remember it correctly, the whole earth flooded. So that's one of the reasons why they did this, right? Oh, they make it sound like that there's pigs in there. You guys hear that? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They make it sound like that there's pigs in there. I guarantee you there ain't nothing in there. It's just a sound effect.
Yeah.
That's all it is. But yeah, there you guys can see the front of the ship a little bit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I'm glad they don't have all kinds of music though in here. But yeah, this is all built out of wood. Take a look at that. Just humongous amount of wood they would have needed. Oh, they got like fire returned.
Huge forest.
Yeah. Look at this.
Here.
Yeah, we're gonna go up here to the front. Look at all of these humongous posts that they have up here that they had to use as support, right? But yeah, they have
Now
all
you
kinds
hear
of animal
raining.
sounds and stuff, rain
yeah.
sounds.
There's
I don't know if that
speakers.
mic will actually pick it up. I hope it does, because it does make it unique and feel unique, right? Whoa, that is crazy. Pretty good thunderstorm, right? It is kind of dark in here. Obviously, they probably didn't have many windows, especially further down here. I don't really think there is many windows at all anyways, but wow, look at all of these wooden storage compartments here for feed and stuff like that. So, whoa, this is
Oh yeah,
huge.
look at these
Hey?
Jars.
Oh yeah,
There
all
was a
these
feed in there
jars and stuff like that.
for the grains and feeds.
Grains and probably water, who knows, all kinds of food to drink, you know. Because the sea, you can't really drink that, right? Because it's too salty. But yeah. Oh, look at that. They have like a wheelbarrow made out of wood in here. That neat or what? Whoa. That is super neat. I like that. Whoa, it just goes on forever, it looks like. This is just wow. Oh, they have like a Noah praying or something like that. Oh yeah, it says it right there. It says Noah is praying. So you guys can actually read it on what it says on there. But that's what Noah looked like. And he's got his followers or people on the boat. There is another one there about the prayer. Zoom in on that. There you go. Got some lightning kind of effect in the background there. So that's pretty neat. Family prayer scene. Prayer scene, yeah. Interesting. All right, let's go into the next compartment. See what they all have in here. That looks like what would that be?
Amphibians.
Let's see what it says on here. The wife can read stuff better than I can, so.
Multiplying moss.
Oh, that's what it is, eh?
Reptiles and amphibians in here.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, because they were also saving like pretty much every species they could think of to save them from drowning,
snake,
right?
Every spider.
Everything, right? Like that is just look straight up here, guys. Like several decks tall yet. Just insane, is it not? Oh, they use some metal bolts in there.
Oh, look at those big trees.
Look at them big trees as support, right? Oh, there they have the openings for like different animals. So they have like, for examples on what kind of reptiles and animals they had in here, just to save them from drowning, right? Look at that. So you guys can get a little bit of a view. Looks like a dragon in there, eh? Sure looks like it. Here it tells you what kind of species they probably are, eh?
Oh, don't need.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. Some sort of dragon of sort. Very, very interesting though. Look at that, eh? They make them look so real. I guess in here they even put a replica of it in here, just to kind of give you guys a bit of a closer, smaller version of it. Yeah, it really doesn't have any windows in it whatsoever. They have all kinds of written stuff about everything on there. It looks like 6,744 different kind of animals, eh? That is a lot of different species. And 1390.
1,398 animal kinds. Okay.
And 6,744. Okay. Oh, so that's how many different kinds, and that's how many they had in total. Okay. So yeah, so that way they probably had several females and males of each to get, I guess, making sure that they survive and that they can thrive and maybe reproduce, right? So you guys can maybe read up on all the different species they have up here. Maybe we will go give you guys a bit of a closer look, and you guys can read through that if you want. Birds. Wow, they have all kinds of birds up there.
Which are still living and which ones are extinct?
Yeah, that I don't know.
Well, it says.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Extinct. All extinct.
So I'll give you
Extinct,
guys.
and these are living.
Okay. Well,
Like white-tailed deer, moose.
they're still alive, yeah.
Giraffe.
Wow. They have list on list on list.
Bison.
Just trying to give you
Four-horned
guys
antelope.
a good
Goats.
view.
Sheep. Muskox.
There's the dog-looking animal.
Flightless birds.
Mm-hmm.
Which which ones are living, which ones are extinct.
Whoa. That's just crazy. How did they capture all of them, right?
How
Like,
did they go all to that one place, you know?
Yeah, exactly. How did they all go to one place? How did they know where to go? Yeah. And how were they able to capture all of them, right? That's just crazy. They have more written stuff up here. And then I guess we'll go up to the second deck up there. That's where it is. So we just finished the first deck. So let's go up to the second deck, guys. I guess they have a little bit of information on how big the ship really was and all of that. It looks like 51 feet, 30 cube tall or something like that. No, 510 feet long, it looks like. 85 feet wide. Oh my goodness, that is huge, eh? And what else did you read up on there? Did they build it like a box?
Well, yeah, well.
No, of course not. They didn't.
It also has a meaning to it, to
Oh,
preserve life.
I see, okay.
Basically, they believed it had the same shape than Moses' little shaped box that his mom put him in to put him in the Nile when he was a baby.
Ah, I see, okay. Wow. All right, let's go up to the second level. All right, I guess you guys can donate if you want, but I really like the speech that they have up here from the sponsors. That's a really nice verse. You guys can read that. That is a really neat verse right up there. I really like that. There's the actual place where it's written in. Yeah, that is really nice. All right, it says, help me understand. Yeah. I don't know why she would be saying that, but struggling to come to grip with reality that everyone outside the ark die in the flood.
Japheth's wife, Rainey, Connor's sincere questions many people wrestle with today.
Yep, I totally get that part. That would be kind of difficult to understand. Why did everybody else have to die, right? But that was God's punishment at the time. I guess that's the same verse right there. Just kind of want to show you guys what they all have written on there. So if you guys understand scripture a little bit, you got Rome right there, Rome 6:23. That's the verse that's written on there. Genesis 2:16-17, right on there. Very interesting. So let's continue on to go further on deck 2. There's tons and tons of people up here now, which is okay. So we were out there before. Hey? Oh yeah, they got storage up there too. All the way along there, yeah. Look at that. That's really neat, eh? All kinds of different farm containers that they used back in those days to store all kinds of stuff up there, eh? Wow, that is super interesting.
Over there, seeing more stuff.
Hey?
There's more stuff.
Oh yeah, I see that, yeah.
To climb up.
So this, I guess, would be kind of like a room where they could sleep in, maybe. Let's see what they have in here. All kinds of pictures in here as well. The early years. Okay. Whatever that means. Who was Noah? All right. I don't understand all of it either, trust me.
Enormous task of building the ark and caring for the animals likely required a variety of skills such as growing crops, animal husbandry, woodworking, metalworking, leadership.
Wow, just amazing. Beautiful, beautiful words written in these scriptures. That's how they used to live back in the day, right? None of us realize how lucky we are these days with all the technology that we have compared to in the old days, right? Here they have pictures of when they built it. That must have taken them a long time to build all of this. Light in the dark. Wow, yeah, see, that's how you would use to make all kinds of stuff out of wood. Out of metal and stuff like that, shape it into different... I don't even know if they really had metal back then already, but yeah. Very, very interesting story behind the whole thing, right? So here is Noah's family, or a picture of it. Very interesting, eh?
Well, look at this. Can you imagine at 500 years of age, Noah and his wife had the first of their sons. At
Wow.
500.
Yeah, but how did they keep track of the years back in
I
the
don't
day
know.
and all of that?
I don't
And
know.
how old were they really, right? But yeah, that's the thing we don't understand, right? So let's continue on to the next room and see what they have in there. I hear all kinds of music and stuff like that in here. Oh, this is kind of a workshop where they would build all kinds of stuff. See, that's how they used to make all kinds of stuff out of metal. See, they have the oven right there, and then they would be building stuff out of metal. Wow. See, this would be like a workshop. Yeah, all kinds of hammers and stuff up there. Isn't that neat or what? That is super, super cool. Oh, they have some stuff written right here as well. My wife just pointed some of that stuff out on top of there too. Like, look at all of the stuff they have up there.
Ladder to climb up.
Oh yeah, ladder to climb up, all kinds of boxes, rope and stuff like that. Oh yeah, they got another shop up here. Somebody is a complete carpenter up here. I can hear that. You hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but oh, they even put some sawdust down there, and somebody is cutting something, making something out of wood. Oh, they made like an angel out there out of wood. All kinds of handmade tools that they would have used back in the day. There's some rope down there. Man, this is just so interesting what they all have in here. Oh, that looks like they have all kinds of Bible verses and stuff like that that they would have saved, right? Is that what it is? That's for sure what it looked like. That's what it looks like to me. Oh yeah, there's like maps, drawn out maps kind of thing it looks like. But that sure looks to me like that's like, the way I would understand it, that would be all kinds of written stuff. Maybe from the Bible or something, I don't know. They have it written in a different language up there, which I don't understand, but... Or maybe they had the names of all the animals and all of that. Yeah, because they do have animals on top there. Oh, look at that. They have carved some stuff out of wood out of there. That is really, really neat, eh?
All kind of pictures of observations that they kept in there.
Ah, okay. Very, very interesting. Have you ever seen this kind of animal? Well, it's right over there. Here's somebody giving them some food. Yeah, looks like carrots. How would they have saved them carrots for that long, right? Take a look at those kind of animals. I'm not sure exactly how they're pronounced or whatever they are, but it looks really, really neat. What do we have in there? Wow, these animals look really, really interesting, eh? That's what they're called. Take a look at those animals right there. Really, really interesting animals. Take a look at this. Dog King or whatever they call it. It's got all kinds of names, or Red Fox, or who knows what that really is. But this one really, really looks unique. Cat King. That looks really, really neat, doesn't it? They have, I guess, names on there. I would have to look at it and see what it all means, but here's all the animals on that picture. So we're looking at the boat. I'm going with the boat. Some kind of horses right there. My wife just pointed it out. We saw a little bit of a thing, the way they were feeding them. You guys see that down there? That's where they have the feed, and then they have like a pipe that goes up there. Let me show you guys. Then they would stand way up there. You see the tray up there? They throw the food in there, and then it folds down that pipe, and then the feed folds right into there. That's how they would really feed them. Different kind of species over here. I don't know what kind of species that is, but looks really, really unique.
Looks very similar to giraffes. Maybe they didn't have such a long neck back then. I don't know.
More species in there. Oh wow. They have so many different, what kind of animal is that? That looks really interesting, eh? Wow. Let's see. It's just amazing the kind of animals that they had back in those days that don't even exist anymore, right? So that's what it says these guys are called. To me that looks like a wild pig of sort, eh? That's almost what it looks like. But yeah, you guys can see the feeding tray back in the corner over there. And then that pipe goes up there, and that's how they would feed them. Very, very interesting. All right, up there they have all kinds of sacks full of food and stuff. Some rope up there, some blankets stored away so they can stay warm and all of that stuff. Really, really neat. This is just amazing. Oh yeah, I see. They got that, oh yeah, that's probably where that person would go up there and feed all the animals up there, right?
Through those.
Yeah, and through those openings right there. Just super interesting. All right, guys, they took a picture of us right at the entrance. We'll probably give you a better view later on, but we bought a frame that's kind of like the Noah's Ark. And so with it comes with a package with several pictures. So we'll put that in there later on and hang it up on the wall and show you guys. But we're not done looking at everything yet. So this is kind of their personal room where they would enjoy their time while they were waiting for the water to get back down. So that's kind of their bedding and stuff like that. And this would be kind of their personal space, right? They got another room here on the other side. Here we go. This is another one.
Song.
Who's that?
Sham.
Sham?
It's one of the songs, yeah.
Okay.
That's with his wife, Ariel.
Okay, yeah, nice. Very, very good. Yeah, so this is kind of their personal space where they would enjoy their time while they were on the boat and stuff like that. Very, very interesting. He's reading probably the Bible up there, or a verse out of the Bible, that looks like. Oh, more storage containers right here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this is really, really neat. Oh, it looks like this lady is getting some lunch ready. Oh, they have all kinds of food hanging up there, drying it and stuff like that. Looks really, really neat. See, they're making lunch.
Oh.
Yeah, making some lunch. See, they got all kinds of vegetables up there drying.
Bread.
Yeah, that's what I was just telling them. They're drying they have all kinds of dry food. Oh, bread up there.
Garlic.
Here's grapes up here, some carrots. Yeah, all kinds of food. Oh yeah, here they have an oven. This is probably where they would bake the bread and stuff like that. Very interesting. See up there? They got all kinds of stuff hanging up there for drying.
Yes,
All
vegetables.
kinds of food. Cabbage, all kinds of food up here. It's like all kinds of dry stuff. Looks like cabbage, that might be garlic. Oh yeah, they got all kinds of what do you call this stuff anyways?
Yeah, I'll grow some garlic over
Oh
there.
yeah, garlic growing up there. Wow, that's really neat how they thought of that, even putting a little bit of soil up here and then they can actually grow some fresh vegetables and stuff.
Looks like
That's really neat. Onions or what?
Yeah,
Looks like it.
lettuce.
Oh wow, lettuce, yeah, all kinds of goodies, eh? This is so neat. Tools made out of wood and stuff, strings. What do they make out of that? I'm not sure, but oh, they make like blankets out of that stuff. Look at that. That is really, really neat. Eating and meeting, or what does it say here? The table. Looks like a dinner. Dinner time up here for these folks up here. Nice little seating area. Private area for them. This is their, they got a little bit of wood down there, I guess for that wood stove up there. Man, they have all kinds of stuff. I mean, you have to think of everything, right? So, somebody's taking a nap over here, it looks like. Oh, no, they've disappeared, but this is an area where you could go in and take a nap and just have a little Marachschloop. Yeah. This looks like the entertainment party. All kinds of birds and stuff like that up there. You guys hear that? Let's go check out some of these birds. I don't know if you guys are able to hear that, but oh yeah, those are the black kind of birds that we always see in the water. Oh yeah, that looks like an owl up there or something. Yeah, that looks like owls up there. I don't know if you guys are able to see through that too good, but let me get you guys a little bit closer. That looks like a vulture or a bald eagle. No, that's not a bald eagle, is it? Looks like that is some sort of eagle, but not 100% sure exactly what kind, but small birds in there.
Birds.
Oh yeah. Oh, these are the really beautiful birds. They only have them in, I think, in one country or whatever. I forget what they're called, but.
Noah and his wife.
Oh, that's Noah and his wife up there feeding.
Where he puts
That's where he puts that thing in by the with the pigeon or whatever, the dove, to see if it can find something, right?
Yeah.
That is green or whatever. Yeah, super interesting. All right, guys, we have made it outside of this massive ship. Yeah, look at that, eh? That was a massive one and quite an experience, eh? So now we're outside. They have all kinds of stuff outside of here as well. And there's a zoo. So let's go see if we can actually go in there for free or not. And see what kind of animals they have in there. Right? You like that picture?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Yeah, there you go.
It's okay.
Good. Anyways, let's go in the zoo here, find out what they have in there. Oh, there's an interesting bird right there. Looks like it's finding something inside of there. Not sure what it's finding, but it's definitely looking for something.
That's an egg. Oh, there's a big turtle over there.
Oh wow, yeah, that is a huge turtle. You got a name for it here too. They got a name for the strota as well.
Marabou stork.
That's what it's called. See, there's another one over there. It's got his back turned towards us. It's got that grayish, bluish look over there. The turtle is on the stroll right there. He's like, let me get out of here, please. Yeah, oh, there's more of those kind of birds over there that I've seen in South America at the zoo over there. Huh. Those are really beautiful. Look at that. Those ones are super beautiful. I've actually got a picture of one of them from South America. They are super cool looking cranes, yeah. Take a look at that. Really, really beautiful. They have like a golden thing on top of there. Oh man, I love it. Well, there is the camel. You can actually get tickets and go for a ride with it if you want. There's actually two of them. I saw two of them. There was another. Oh yeah, you see it way in the back over there. You guys see that? Yeah, you can get tickets over there.
See it right
and then you can go for a ride with it if you really want to. I'm not really interested at this point, but yeah. We have an attention getter over here. We got a zebra up here, two of them actually. One of them is over there, but that one is a bit darker. So this one he likes to show off. And oh, look at that. He's moving that log. Looks like he loves moving a log around or something. He's trying to bite it off or something. Maybe sharpen his teeth. Just trying to show you guys from over the fence. I took some pictures of him too. It is definitely a male. Look at that. He's trying to sharpen his teeth. So he's coming towards us, saying hi. How are you? There is an anteater. That's the very first time I've ever seen one in real life. Obviously it's here at the zoo, but I don't think I've ever seen one before, so that's quite interesting. Look at that. He's sniffing around to see if he can find any kind of ants and stuff like that. Very, very unique. That's the very first time I've ever seen one. That's really neat, isn't it?
It's a big one.
That is a huge one. We got beautiful, beautiful backcountry up here in Kentucky. Yeah. We are done with Noah's Ark, and so I said, you know what, on the way back we're going to take the back roads up here, take the scenic route. Yeah. It is quite zigzaggy up here and hilly and valleys and all of that, and that's exactly what I like. Very beautiful homes up here, valleys. Just take a look at that house that's coming up here on the left. That's like a mansion and a half, isn't it? Whew. I don't know how good the GoPro is going to show it, but that's a beautiful home right there. Yeah. That is amazing, right? So we're looking to purchase one out here. Yeah, right. I couldn't afford that. No way, Jose. But it is gorgeous up here. A little bit of cattle up there. Oh, they got a cemetery up here. I guess people die up here too. Oh well. Anyhow, we got about an hour, probably an hour and a half to get back to Louisville. Go back to the hotel, go take a shower, and then we'll go somewhere nice for supper.
So far, no rain.
Yeah, knock on wood, no rain. And they said yesterday we're supposed to get some rain, today we're supposed to get some rain. Nothing, never got anything. Oh well.
It's very warm, and I think we got some sunburn.
Very possible, very possible. Anyhow, let's continue on cruising down here. 23 degrees Celsius right now. Oh yeah, we are loving it.
Yep, tomorrow we're gonna get ready to go back. Oh, our chickens, backyard chickens.
Yep. Tomorrow, unfortunately, we gotta start heading back. Oh well.
Back to the white north.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
That's just how life goes.
look at these trees.
Oh, they even got a truck. The guy got a truck in his driveway up there. Definitely is a trucker. Well, yeah, look at that, eh?
Beautiful horses there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, there is some horses right in that. Oh, man. That's what I was telling the wife. I said, I'm taking the back roads because I've been up in these back roads here before. Not exactly this road, but they got beautiful back road country roads up here. That's why I said we got to take this back road and just enjoy a good view, since we're not in a rush to go back home. We don't have to be anywhere in particular at a particular time or anything like that, even for tonight. So let's just enjoy our time. On our way down here, we wanted to be a bit more in a rush because we wanted to have enough time to see everything, right?
Yeah, I thought that would take longer than it really did.
Yeah, so we even walked around the zoo and everything. Obviously, we never show you guys every single thing, right? Because it would take way too long, and it would be too long of a video. It'd probably be boring. I wouldn't know what to say on the whole thing, right? But yeah, let's continue on cruising down here.